Jack here, and I've got with me this VEVOR aerial hammock set, including the silk itself and your mounting hardware. And full disclosure, was sent to me for free for an honest review. Let's go ahead and show you what you get in the package and talk you through how I set it up for my fiance in the garage. Here's a quick shot of the product in the packaging. This is your silk. Let's go ahead and pull that aside for a second. On the inside, you've got two climbing style locking carabiners, which are really nice. You've got your straps, a pair of no-slip workout socks, and your instruction manual / user guide. Do be sure to look through this to get an idea of how to set up the silk or the hammock and how to use it properly. There's also specifications including the maximum weight rating of the product. And again, here's a quick shot of what's included in the package, along with installation instructions depending on how you want to set up the silk hammock. You really have a lot of options, which I think is one of the selling points of this product. Now I went ahead and removed the silk hammock, and you can see it's a nice, soft, shimmery purple color, but it does come in various different colors and models. This is just the one that I have. Now the location we chose for the hammock was an empty stall in our garage. The ceilings, I think, were about 10 feet tall, and the first thing we did here is we got a large, heavy weight rated eye bolt and just started screwing it into a load-bearing support in the ceiling and screwed it all the way in. There's various different ways to mount these, but this was the way that we decided. Obviously, be careful, read the instructions, and make sure you set it up in a way that works for you. This is just the way that we decided to do it. And then it's really simple. You're just going to go ahead and loop the tie straps through the eyelet. Once it's fed through, you'll loop it back through itself and pull it all the way down and make sure it's cinched nice and tight. And then we'll take the other strap and do the exact same thing and just make sure, again, they're not wrapped on each other, but they're resting nice and flat and contacting that eyelet well. We did do a little pull test here with some heavier weight just to make sure that everything was sturdy and we didn't hear anything pulling out. Take your carabiner and your silk, and you're going to feed the tail through the carabiner. And then with your one hand, you're going to make a loop. Go ahead and give it a little more space if you need to. Make a loop, feed the carabiner through, and then you're going to pull this knot down over the carabiner with enough room to then take the tail, and you're going to then go ahead and slide up the knot a little bit, but we'll take that tail and we're going to go ahead and split open that loop that you just created, and the tail will actually go back through that loop. Again, make sure there's enough room to do this, and then you'll pull it there, and then you're going to hold the tail and the rest of the silk and pull apart as hard as you can and really push that knot up to the carabiner to cinch it in place. And so from there on, you'll just be able to tighten it down, open up the carabiner, and then we can go ahead and do it on the other side. I did follow the instructions to do this knot, so here's a picture of those. Make sure you follow this closely. This is probably one of the more important steps. Just make sure it's done well and tight so that the silk doesn't slip out. And then from there, you'll clip your carabiners to the tie straps. And the nice thing here is you can adjust the size based on the height of your ceiling or how low you want the hammock to be. But at 4.4 yards, it is a shorter hammock, so we decided to use these lower loops on the tie straps. Once you clip them on, do make sure that the carabiners are fully closed and locked tight to, of course, make sure that they don't slip or open up while in use. But that's going to about do it. Honestly, it's a ton of fun, a great workout, and pretty cool to watch. Do be sure to learn some moves or take some classes if that's something that interests you. She's done quite a bit of that. But have a good time, enjoy it. Hopefully this video helps your purchase decision if you're in the market. I think this VEVOR is a solid option. It really was not too hard to set up. Thanks for watching.